coastal city of Gebes in Tunisia once boasted glistening waters, but now the sky is choked with smog and the waves run dark with rust-colored streaks. A generation ago, Gebes was an ecological jewel of green oases. Today, the town is a toxic wasteland rife with cancer, respiratory illness, and bone disease. Residents, environmentalists, and officials say they know the culprit: a phosphates processing plant run by the state-owned Tunisian Chemical Group, or CGT. Its smokestacks loom over the beaches. This month, anger at the plant exploded into one of the biggest challenges to President Kais Saied's power since he took office in 2019. Police fired tear gas to disperse protesters who stormed the complex. CGT did not respond to questions sent by Reuters. Tunisia's health ministry could not immediately comment. It is hard to find families whose lives here are not shaped by sickness and loss. Rima El Haji described how her 9-year-old daughter started gasping and walking slower about a month ago. Her daughter is among dozens of other students apparently affected by toxic emissions. She says, "It's a nightmare. There's no life here. There's no life left in Gebes. You live here and you see your own child like this." Amina Mansour lives in a modest brick house caked with dust and chemical residue. Her shelves are packed with medications to treat osteoporosis and the throat cancer she discovered 6 years ago. Her neighbor Maha Mahmoud holds up an inhaler, which she says everyone in Gebes lives with. She calls it, quote, "our daily bread." Her only demand, she says, is to dismantle the chemical plant. She says, "As long as the chemical complex remains standing, we can't breathe. We have no hope in life." Built a half-century ago, the Gebes complex is Tunisia's biggest phosphates processing plant and accounts for over half of its phosphate output. The industry provides vital revenues for a government beset by soaring debt and weak growth. Caught between the unrest and flagging state finances, authorities have vowed to rehabilitate the plant. President Saied has described conditions in Gebes as, quote, "environmental assassination," but blamed a previous government and called on ministries to fix chemical leaks. A byproduct of the phosphate industry is phosphogypsum, a radioactive material containing cancer-causing radium and radon gas. U.S. environmental regulators require phosphogypsum to be managed to limit radioactive exposure. A July 2025 expert audit of the plant commissioned by CGT estimated the complex had dumped 14,000 to 15,000 tons of phosphogypsum a day into the sea along the coast. A copy of the report was seen by Reuters. A lack of further studies makes it hard to definitively link the pollution in Gebes to the diseases suffered by residents. But Krayem Taufik, a local doctor, confirmed he's seen illnesses spike as conditions worsened.
Before, cancer cases were rare, honestly, in our area. We used to record one case every 3 or 4 months, but now, no. Now it's every day.